G'day guys, Steve Morgan here for Australian Bass Tournament. So we've just finished the third round of the 2017 Zerek BARRA Tour. It was at Peter Faust Dam, a two-day event and an evening event where we fished from 4 p.m. till midnight each night. And Craig Griffiths, Karim DeRitter, you guys haven't won an event yet, but you've always been up here, but this was the one you finally got over the line. And the lake, well, it sort of turned it on last night for some teams, didn't it? Griffo, you won by 2 kilos over Team Jackal.
Pretty close. Yeah, we had southeasties for the last couple of days, so it's been one on Faust Point for the last, 3 years now, and we wanted to change it up, so we pre-fished everything bar Fausty. Kept having a look on it because you can get your metre 15 average bag out there pretty easy when they're out there. So we sound some fish down the back of the dam. Comes from 15 foot out of 20 up to 15 flat, and then up to 9, and they just sit when the wind's blowing. They sit on that 9 foot. First session, the boys beside us, they smoked them all daylight. We couldn't get a bite, and then about 8:30, just before the tide changed, they all come in, and we got our 5 there pretty easy, and it wasn't too bad a bag.
Now, Karim, the thing that I find my head hard to get around when I barra fish is I normally move around and fish, but when you barra fish, you got to find a good spot and you have to stake it out. Like you put the anchor down, you wait for the fish to come to you, and it's a real confidence thing, isn't it? You got to be confident those fish are coming.
Yeah, that's the key of your pre-fish, especially if it's an evening comp, is to find those areas that they're going to roll up on. So a lot of the time, if you're looking in the day, you won't see them on the spot, so you got to wait for that bite time when they roll up on that point or flat, and just hope that they're going to come through thick and you can bang a few numbers. Now,
Griffo, it was a pretty windy day last night, and it never died during the night, and you were fishing on the far side of the lake, which is what a lot of barra guys do. You want to find the side of the lake where the wind's pushing on. How big were the waves over there?
Yeah, they were crashing over the front the whole time. We got like a foot of water in the bottom. Bilge pump, lucky I got 2 batteries because the bilge pump's going the whole time, and it never, the night before it dropped off about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and that's when we got all the bites, and last night it didn't drop at all. It just stayed rough, and it was hard fishing. But the night before we fished to 8:30, couldn't get a bite, and we finally found out how to catch them. Like it took that long, doing all retrieves, throwing all stuff to figure out how they bit and how we got them to bite. And once we found that, we're getting, every 10 minutes getting a fish.
You obviously got your technique that you worked out how to catch them, but we haven't got another tournament starting tonight, the all-nighter. But tell us a little bit about the outfits and maybe the lure that you're using, if not the exact technique, Karim.
Yeah, I've got a dob and swim bait, so we've been running some big gear for the last few years. We've sort of been keeping pretty quiet. This is one of Griffo's slickies. It's pretty much a mould of it. It's
like a homemade old slicky.
So they're a bit harder to get, the larger size slickies, and the word's got out now and everyone's flogging them off, so we thought we'd share it, what we've been using the last few years. This has got a Gamma main hook and also a YS 22, so you can really set the hook and you don't have to worry about them falling off if you give them a fair bit of drag. So
that is a big hook, big treble, and it's a big outfit. Tell us about the outfit you're using.
So we got this is a new Tranks. They've been out for a little bit. This is a 300 size, running about 80 pound main line, so you can really get into it.
Yep.
It's a dob and swim bait, 695 SB. So this is the lighter one, 15 to 30 pound.
How long is it?
It's about, I think it's just under 8 foot. Yeah. So
it's it's
a big unit, so you can really swing into them. So it's not a bad outfit, and light to use. So you can throw it all night pretty much. So
what sort of lead is that? It looks a little bit light. Like a lot of guys use up to 100 pound leader on the lakes. You don't need that heavy.
We run usually for the bigger stuff 80 pound FC 100 or any quality fluorocarbon leader like that. And you get, if you go hard and fast and try to give them the bait quick, you can chew them off, but usually they stay pinned with that stuff. So
you just take it easy on the fish as they're coming in. I've heard stories that you just skate them in if they're 1.10 m and just pole them in the boat.
Depends how good the fishing is, really.
Last couple of nights they've been going sick in the dam. It's unbelievable how they've been fighting.
Now I've heard before we come into this tournament that there was a lot of poor fish. They weren't fighting hard. I never encountered a fish that didn't tear half a spill a lot off them, real.
No, the last 2 nights, every fish we're fishing 30 metres off the set of trees, and on the set they're nearly getting you back then trees. We're thumbing it to stop them.
Now the southeaster looks like it's probably going to blow hard again tonight for the all-nighter. What do you think the prediction is, Karim? Are we going to have a bag like that epic bag that the Barra Trawler got last night? They got an 85 kilo bag and they caught 750 pound of barra last night. Is that going to happen tonight?
I think those boys are probably going to be the ones to beat just by the way they went last night. They got some serious numbers and big fish. So, you know, as long as the wind stays consistent, those boys have got the opportunity to do that again. If there's a little change, they can move the fish a long way. So you just got to adapt to those conditions and go from there.
Now, Team of the Year, Griffo, I'm sure you've done the back of the envelope mathematics. So you got it sewn up?
Oh, not sure. Oh, we have then. So,
no, I'm just guessing.
Oh,
You've got a first, a second and a third now, and it's your best 3 events, so there's no one else that really come close, can they?
I think we've got it, so yeah.
So there you go, another year for Team of the Year. These guys are great. They used to be a little bit sort of secret squirrel, but now they're sharing their knowledge, they're showing the big baits. A lot of guys look up to you because you are the benchmark when it comes to Barra tournaments. So guys, congratulations on yet another win on the tour, and congratulations, I think, just a heads up that you might be getting that Team of the Year. So this is Steve Morgan checking out from Airlie Beach here. Stay tuned for the results from the all-night tournament at Peter Faust Dam. We're going to get some massive bags.
All right.